So, if you ask Alexa when the world's gonna end, it says, Alexa, when is the world gonna end?
Some predict 2026, but scientists say Earth has billions of years left. The real concerns are climate change, nuclear threats, and AI risks.
Thank you.
Glad I could help with that existential question.
So, people are bothered a lot over what the hell's going on, but like, I don't care. I don't care because, like, you know that there's a lot of evidence around about what the hell you guys apparently had covered, and you guys were so smart about making sure that you guys didn't get known to be doing whatever you're doing behind the scenes, right? Because apparently you guys are so smart. What I said about yesterday about I'm being hostage isn't a lie, okay? Because, okay, like, what happens is that there's plain evidence. If you Google the alien interview, you can literally, that's not fake, that's a real alien, okay? Maybe it looks fake because of the way that it's like the image, like the tone or the color, like it looks like it has like a filter. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is aliens they say it was going to happen. Like it was plain. It was an interview about them coming back because they were trying to make sure that the earth didn't get corrupted, and this whole corruption of about a religious belief has taken over, and the whole like setup of everything was gonna basically collapse. The system was going to collapse, and the aliens came to tell the government, you were gonna have a guy, okay? And they tried to prevent this. So that interview isn't a lie, first of all. Second of all, that has been a couple years from now, but they like came from the past. I mean, from the future to the past. And they like basically told us, they warned the government, and that is exactly what is going on right now. So we cannot change the future is what they said. So they came, they can't. Do you understand the alien part? That they can't change the future, but they came to tell them, right, to tell the government to be warned and to be on alert about the future that was going to happen. So these psychic future realistic truth about the corruption and the system failing, and it's all happening in front of our own two eyes. So you guys have changed the future in 1,000,001 and more ways. You guys changed your own lives. You guys changed your everything, the way you walk. You guys did. I don't even want to go too deep into it, but you guys literally have a lot of mental problems. There was a lot of people putting my name on their profile, a lot of people trying to be me, a lot of people using me. So there's a lot of people using me still. Excuse me, you're not me. First of all. Second of all, there's a lot that you guys have done, and that is changing the future, because you were supposed to be you, not try to be somebody else that you're not, and you used me. Okay, so they've been fighting over me since I was a child. Okay? So you guys know that I'm basically a hybrid, which they say I'm more of an alien. It doesn't matter. If you know that I am an alien, then you should have respected me. Okay? The aliens cannot be changing the future. So you used me to change the future. Right. I didn't give you consent. I did not give you the right. And my family didn't either. Because we cannot be changing no one's future. If you saw the future, you guys used me to change you saw the future, right? Because you guys have gone into my head to torture my head to try to change the future psychic truth, okay? You guys used that because when they came to the gate, when the CIA workers came to do the testing, they knew who I was, okay? They were looking for me, specifically me. And ever since I was born, they knew who I was, okay? Every fucking body knows now, okay? And so what? So what, like, if I say it? I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I cannot be the one that you blame because you think that it's my fault. No, I didn't give you permission to be fucking digging and figuring out how to change and use me to change the future, which, by the way, was never supposed to happen. So if you would have minded your fucking business instead of trying to use me, which, like I said, you guys have been doing a lot of fucking magic, and your little beliefs about I'm gonna try to I literally have people that come to my house and have told me. Yesterday I got into an argument with some lady. Okay, let me just say that. I had to call the cops. She got angry. She was already angry to begin with. Walking, stomping around the sidewalk. And then she told me that my cat, she was going to kill my cat. And I told her, do not come here with your threats about trying to kill my cat. So I'm calling the police. And she didn't want to leave. She was harassing me. She was basically saying that she owned the streets. And I said, no, you do not. This is the first time I've seen her. I have been living here way longer than you, and I have never thought that the street can be owned by strangers. Excuse me, that's a city. The city, yeah. So these people literally think that they own anyone and everything that they fucking say so. So then she's like over here arguing still, right? And threatening me. Because if you're trying to say you're going to come back to kill my cat, I'm obviously going to be threatened. And she literally was a prime example of why you guys have to shut up and don't tell people to move around me, because I'm not gonna fucking let that shit slide, bitch. You cannot be threatening no one and telling people that you can do whatever the fuck you want and then you're not gonna get in trouble. Excuse me, who the hell are you? First of all, that's a big ass threat. So then what kind of malicious intentions do you also have? And she said that she wished that she had her knife on her so that she could kill my cat right now. And I was like, who the just says that? So you guys are a problem, thinking that I'm the fucking problem. But the problems that you guys started is your fucking fault, not mine. I didn't give you I don't think the government even gave you the permission to, and if they did, they're gonna regret it, because I'm pretty sure they're regretting it now. So I had to call the police again because that bitch is still passing through my street. So I called the police, and the police told me, yeah, if she tries to come back or passes through, because I even told her, if you don't like to, then don't pass through here. She's like, I'm going to pass through. You're not going to tell me what to do. I was like, okay, I'm going to let the cop tell you then. Because the cop told me that if she passed through here again, because she did threaten me to kill my cat and my dogs, like... to call them. I did. I called them. She was recording my fucking house and stuff. I'm like, who the fuck gave you permission to be doing that? So I had to call the cops twice, and there's going to be an investigation because I have to lead it up to, like, you know, They gave me another number and I have to freaking call them tomorrow and tell them what the hell's going on with that fucking crazy psycho that thinks that the street is hers and that she can go ahead and threaten anyone because of their animals. That if you have your dog barking at her or something, or if your cat is near her dog, she's going to go ahead and threaten people to kill them, to kill your animals. That's a threat to me. Excuse me. Like, who are you to be trying to kill anything? An animal. Imagine how... And I was like, you're not in your country. She was African. I was like, this is not your country. Go back to it. Because you cannot be doing that shit. I'm sorry, maybe in another country you can do that shit, but not here. Okay, so anyways, you guys were never supposed to change the future. You guys had no right to. I have tried to prevent all of these things because I have told them there's crazy people trying to kill me. And excuse me, there has been proof. There is proof. There's so much proof that now you guys are mad because they're investigating and you guys think it's not. I have lawyers, I have investigators, so many witnesses, and you guys still have the balls to be thinking that you can okay, what happened right now, what I told you guys about the future being told, the prediction of the freaking asteroid coming through to hit the Earth. Like I said, if it's predicted, then we can't do nothing about it. How about you go fly outside and try to prevent it? If you think that those types of things, unexpected events, okay, because misunfortunate events just happen, the universe literally gives you bad luck, gives you whatever, and it all depends on what you do. It all depends on what you do in this life. If you do bad, then bad is going to come back. If you do good, then good is going to come back. But if you're doing so much magic and then you are trying to prevent running away from your freaking karma, that makes no sense. Did you just hear what I said? Okay, so I hope you have clean ears so that you can listen to that again. If you are doing bad things to anyone, then one day you're going to have to pay for it. And if you cursed your own self, that's not my problem. If you did bad things and ill, malicious, then a witch should have told you. The witch that you believe in, whatever, okay, they should have told you there's consequences for what you do. You cannot be hurting whoever the hell you want to in this world. And there's always going to be consequences. You guys had tried until you guys got a whole bunch of freaking stupid heads together and just said, oh, we know how to get to her. I was protected for your own good, for the well-being of everyone's well-being on Earth. I was not a target. You guys targeted me. I was not doing anything bad to anyone, but it has been a freaking problem for you people to understand that it was for the well of everyone to leave me alone, to not try to even hurt me, not even a feather or pluck one hair out of my head, because it was best for you to mind your business. So now, I said, there's going to be an asteroid that hits. Oh, no, you better tell your aliens to make sure that they go ahead and I said, well, that's the future. We cannot change it. I cannot do anything about it. If you come and bring me a UFO and I try to go, then I will go ahead and try to leave and figure it out. But I will never come back because I don't want to be part of your fucking... I'm not accepted, so why should I accept you? You guys are ungrateful, okay? And the future was not for you to just, God had everyone's life together and everyone's life and story was all together and it all depended on what God said. But no, here you guys are putting your 2 fucking hands and 2 feet in God's plans. So you can't do that. You literally can't be writing everyone's story. You cannot be telling people what to do. And if that's not part of destiny and you have changed it, so then why are you mad? I cannot change the future. And you guys used me to change the future. Now, I have said, if you guys would have minded your business and everyone's was in their own life, minding their own business, these type of things wouldn't be pissing you off. The problem here is that you're trying to avoid death, and that's not my fault. If you guys sold your soul to the devil, then that's where you belong. If you do not belong here, that's not my fault. I don't belong here either. I should have never have been here to begin with. This has been a mental problem for everyone. And I have no idea why you guys thought that I shouldn't exist. But you guys have had too much fun with me, right? It was hilarious and it was funny. And you thought that one day this was never going to end. The prediction of the world's ending possibly is 2026. So 2026 is possibly going to be the end of the world, and maybe thousands and hundreds and millions of people are gonna die. Maybe billions. We are already overpopulated. So at the end of the day, if you guys really put it all together, there's no jobs. Mentally, physically, people don't, you know how many people don't want to be in dealing with none of this? Yeah, the list is very long. You know how many people are tired of paying bills? Yeah, money doesn't bring happiness. And obviously, if you guys have changed the future for your own happiness, for your own good, to not go to hell, then obviously you guys are okay with this type of miserable life that you guys have accepted. But there's so many people that are tired of being depressed, tired of not sleeping, tired of being sick, tired of working, tired of hearing your bullshit, tired of hearing your bullshit, and tired of dealing with your bullshit, and so on and so forth, etc., right? So if you guys think that please do this and listen to me and la 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 la, or I'm gonna, they be threatening people. They have threatened me. If she goes out to the store and what are you gonna do? What? I'm still here. Oh, if she goes to get coffee, I'm gonna get her sick. Oh, like you haven't done it a million times. You're fighting over coffee. Oh, if she goes out to go eat, you are gonna embarrass me like you haven't done it a million times. Excuse me, you're not gonna stop me. Who are you to be stopping people? Who are you to be look, people had to have a job. People had to live. People had to breathe. Even breathing, it's like I'm being charged for my own air that God provided for us, not you. Because she has a car and she's gonna go out. Well, God forbid that there was ever a car so that people wouldn't be walking in the dirt and the rocks. Oh, it's because she wants to get a job and move out and have her own place. Excuse me, if that was life, if you cannot accept the life, then that's not my problem. There's the most stupidest thing. Oh, she has to marry a poor man. No, excuse me. You can marry the poor man. That's not my future. You know exactly what my future is, and you guys are trying to fucking change it. So, like I said, God's plans will always be God's plans, and you cannot be putting your words and your handwriting in God's plans. At the end of the day, you're going to get in trouble. So, I hope you're ready for it.